Hi everyone. Today we're going to prep all the food for the next week. So we are going to prep fish and chicken for different days of the week, for lunch and dinner, or brunch and dinner, depends on how we feel, how we are after cycling. We are cycling every day next week, so we've got to have our food ready. So we don't binge, we don't bunk, debunk, and so on. So let's go. But first of all, I am going to make a refresher drink before I start making all the food prep. The weekly food prep. And as you probably already know, the drink I'm going to make is going to be with electrolytes, like I did so many times for you. Nevertheless, at least once earlier today. So we're going to start with some still water, and we're going to choose our electrolytes. I am using these citrusy fruit electrolytes, Keto Pro electrolytes, and what they are for is hydration. Yeah, it's 250 gram net weight, and the taste is lemon and orange flavor. Okay. What it contains: sodium, potassium, vitamin C, magnesium, selenium, and molybdenum, if I pronounce that correct. Okay, there you go. Really good for your health and mainly hydration. Now, it's recommended that you start with a little dose to begin with, and then you increase the dose gradually, just so you get used to it. But this flavor is so delicious that I truly like. So I'm just going to also add a little bit of ice, so it does give a little bit of a cocktail feel. Not that we deserve a cocktail today, but it's such a hot day. It is such a hot day, so I do want to have a little bit of ice. Just a wee bit of ice. I'm gonna treat myself to 3 cubes of ice, although I only deserved 2. There, we need to defrost our fridge as well. Now we close the cup. Why we use a cup with a lid and a straw? Well, because we spill our drink otherwise, and this is worse. Okay. 1 second. It's leaking from somewhere. I don't like that. It's always happening to me. Always. I haven't aligned it appropriately, or something correctly, whatever it is. Every single shirt I have must be stained. But I mean, that drink is really worthy. Worthy the effort. Okay. So now, cooking time. So let's do a very quick count first of all of how many days. So the week has 5 days. So lunch, dinner for 3 days. This is a fish. And I'm also going to pull out a packet of chicken. I'll show you again. Chicken with a secure tag, mind you. Mind you, with a secure tag, this thing comes, okay? Chicken breasts. That comes with even stronger secure tag these days. 2 fillets of salmon times 3. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you have Thursday, Friday chicken, or vice versa. Whatever it is. Now, if I feel, I hope that was not opened packet from here, because I'm gonna go and return it straight away. It's not enough that it is so expensive, but we also don't want it to be poisonous, do we? So I'll turn the oven on preheat of 210, 220 degrees. Get your pot of choice, and I always put cooking foil, like non-stick foil, because I just don't want my pans and pots and everything to be to get stuck with different foods, but this is entirely up to you if you want to use one. It's not compulsory. I just always want to make sure that I get one, and they're so easy to use, really easy to use. You just apply and it's all good. It's done. 10 seconds. So now you will see how easy weekly food prep can be. So there shouldn't be no excuses as to I don't have time to eat well. Eating well or eating healthy is this and that, etc. I'm sure you'll find an excuse. The easiest thing to do and the most rational and helpful thing to do is prep your food in advance. Think, plan it in advance, like a plan. Have a plan, even if you have to write it down. I beg you, do it. Nothing is funny. It's not funny. If you want to write it down, write it down. I don't see anything funny here. All right, so let's start opening the packages and placing them to season them a little bit. Place them into the pan, seasoned. Okay. So each pack has 2 slices, 2 fillets of fish, like so. Okay, so I like to split them as well. So, like so. And to remove any excess of water or juice, because it simply stinks overnight, it spoils in the bin. And I actually just threw the rubbish today. So I don't want no stinky bin for the next few days. And so we are simply going to place all the fish. And you see, we're going to prepare the food in advance so that you don't have to bother every day. I don't cook every day, and you shouldn't either. This should be, your food should take no more than 15 minutes to cook altogether. Absolutely. And now we're cooking for 5 days, so it shouldn't take more than 45 minutes. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is, as the chicken is going to be boiled, the chicken breasts are going to be boiled. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a pot, like so. I'm gonna fill it up with water. So easy this is. So easy. Maybe here. Alright. Okay. So let's turn the pot on as well. The juice is so refreshing. So as I was saying, you don't have to cook every day and spend time, plan for the time. This is much more time and energy consuming, and it's more costly for you to sit and cook daily compared to prepare for the weekly food. So your food is all cooked on Sunday evening, and you have all the food Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. But if you like going out one of these days, then plan to cook only up until that day and then cook for the rest. So you can cook twice a week if you want. Me, I don't want. I like an easy life and I cook once a week. And that's that. I don't want no questions being asked. This is how I am. You might be different. You do you. But as long as you have your food prepped, it's fine. Fantastic. Okay. So now we're going to season the fish a little bit because this is going in the oven. And how we're going to do that is, let me see if I can put this closer so that you can also see, oh, my friends can also see. There we go. Let's have a look. So what do we need? We need just a little bit of salt. I always use sea salt, by the way. Just to let you know. And I put very little, just for the flavor. Okay. What else I'm going to use is a little bit of black pepper. Mixed black peppers. Just a little. Just a little so we have it. And then I do like spicy, and I'm going to use spicy chili pepper flakes. And sprinkle them on top of the fish. And please do not be adding no olive oil, no truffle oil, no nothing on top of your fish, except fish sauce. This is nice. This you can sprinkle on top of your fish, like so. And this is so delicious. So this goes to the oven for about 15-20 minutes. All right. Today was so hot that I have sunspots all over my body because I walked Henry a little bit, although I walked him when it wasn't that sunny. But it's just 32 degrees and the sun being so close, it gets you. Look how it gets you. So I've got a little bit of sunspots even on my face. So now we're gonna have to wait for the fish to cook for 15 minutes and the chicken to boil for approximately the same time. And we're done. And what else we're going to put close by is oh, I have such bad news. I have such bad news. And the shops are already closed. Very bad news I have. I forgot my food container at work last week. Let me check my backpack. Yes, I have sadly forgotten my food container at work. But there will be a way around it, I'm pretty sure. We've got bags, foil, etc. It's only food that is packable, so I'm gonna pack it in tin foil and bags and so on. So hopefully it doesn't leak in my bag because I'm gonna carry my clothes for tomorrow as well for my ride. I used to have so many containers and I then threw all of them because they were all leaking. There was some sort of issue with most of them. So I kept just one container. And as much as it is tidy and clean and very minimalistic way of living, it is just way too little to rely on, because there is that one time you forget it. Yeah. But see, I don't forget my coffee mug, no? He's always with me. And look how pink and beautiful that is. But yeah, there is no other food containers, but that won't stop us from bringing our food at work. Don't worry. Oh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Yeah. So tomorrow then it will be fish for sure. Or maybe chicken breast, because they will break less. But I won't be able to drink any juice with the breasts. Oh dear, 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 the struggle is real. Okay, let me replenish my mineral water bottle so that we can throw away that one into the recycling bin. And this is how I recycle them. Here we go. They recently started attaching the lid to the bottle so that it doesn't go when you unscrew it. I absolutely hate that, because it dangles and it pushes the bottle, it falls, it leaks, it spills, it wastes so much natural resources that I absolutely hate it. So meanwhile the chicken is getting ready, and the fish, let's have a look at the fish. Oh, yo, look at that. I want to show you how beautiful it looks. How amazing it is. It's going to be extra salty because we put the fish salt. The fish sauce is very salty. Let me show it to you once again. This is a fish sauce. Here you go. This is the unsponsored. Okay, so it is fish sauce. It does contain salt and sugar, so be careful, but at least it doesn't contain wheat, which I'm pleased for. It's usually suitable for Thai curry, soups and dressings. I perfectly love it on top of the fish. It's amazing. I used to love these. I still love them. These little olive oil, Rio Mare tuna. Yes. So I'm just going to remove some of the white foam, which is simply the fat. I don't, not because I'm staying away from fats. Don't you worry, I get the fats from the avocado. But I don't want the chicken to be swimming in fat here. We're not after the broth. Since we have forgotten our food container, we are not after no broth. So here we go. Just rinsing off some of the stuff that we used for cooking. Yo, I love to clean my kitchen. I hate leaving the kitchen messy. can actually share what you guys are cooking for the week. Perhaps you're doing some sort of, I don't know, some sort of meal prep as well, something nice and delicious. Share ideas, especially if you're following a specific plan, regimen. I'll be curious to hear what you guys prep for your weeks, especially if you're physically quite active like I am. Maybe my daily or weekly activity would be cycling to work 15 miles each way, so that 30-mile cycling a day plus 3 to 4 days of weekly training. Sometimes I will train a specific body part, let's say abs, legs, or full body, or arms. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'll have longer, harder and more high intensity sessions. So that would mean I exercise about 4 or 5 times a week, if not a little bit more. But yeah, so, and no, I'm not going to just have a slice of fish for lunch and a slice of fish for dinner. Those are just the protein rich foods that I need to make sure are with me, like main ingredient. And then I'm going to get veggies and fruits and things from the shop. So there is no need to get them from into the box container. Cut them the night before, they would be dry and spoiled and so on the next day. So no need of that. Just buy them from the shop next door and then put them in a plate. It's an office environment in the end of the day. The world, there is shops out there. Let me open the door, 1 second, because it's getting too hot in here. Getting too hot in here, and the little doggo may want to go visit the outside. Go, baby boo. Go, papaya, and enjoy. Baby boo is my little dog. I want to meet little Henry boy. Little Henry boy. Say hello to everybody. Yes, we all love you. Are you hot, baby? Are you hot and tired? Is it too hot today, baby? Drink some water. Yeah, it is a hot day today. Yeah, he's hot. 10-year-old Yorkshire Terrier. One of his name. Little Boo. What a sweet, gorgeous baby boy. Yes, Henry. Exactly, boy. You go and chill. He loves it. Look at him going to the balcony. Such an independent boy. Yeah, he's such a hot day today. He's been panting all day. I went on the balcony for a little while to chill and he couldn't stand it. Yeah, as a young pup, he used to love it. He used to come out and sunbathe and be under the sun all the time. He used to absolutely love it, but with age, not for him, not every day. Not for the baby boo at that age. But I feel here gets really dark, so I'm just gonna bring you back to the kitchen. Back to the kitchen. So the food is gonna be ready soon. I just cannot believe I forgot my containers at work. I really cannot believe it. Never happens to me. Never ever happens to me at all. So I'm just gonna give the cup a little quick little wash to be ready and set. I've had already 2 of these. I've had 2 of these today. Just so you know, I've had 2 of these little. So two half spoons of electrolytes, which will make one whole spoon. Or it's not a spoon, the size of it is like it's smaller than a teaspoon. I forgot it, but I'll remember it in a second. It is small. It's about 50 milligrams a day maximum. Fish is already there, and I'm not gonna have another one because it's not good to drink too much water in the evening. Mind you, now is just 7:30. Dinner, all the prep, everything is going to be ready by 8. I'm just gonna quickly hoover the place, make sure that is all, you know, tidy and so on. I'll prep my wardrobe for tomorrow, my clothes and so on, and that is basically it. Then I'm gonna walk little Henry once more before bed, and yeah, and that's our day. That's going to be our Sunday. But yeah, I really want to show you the ready food and how quickly it is ready. Just a few drops of water in here. Yeah, I've done quite a lot of laundries today. It was really hot day, so everything dried nicely. All the towels, bedding, everything dried up so nicely. And yeah, I managed to sit under the sun for 5-10 minutes. Otherwise, I would love to do a bit more, but it's the sun is so strong. It was very strong sun. I can stand it, but Henry cannot sit, and he wants to stay around me, so I know that he will force himself to be around me, so I'd rather not, because this misleads him to doing something he shouldn't. Actually, while we're cooking, let's have a little treat. It's going to be a little treat before bed. I'm just gonna have a little citrusy fruit. I am not really against liquid diets, but I wouldn't myself be able to sustain one of those, and I know it. I've never tried it, but I know that I can't live on protein shakes or juices. Like, there are people that are so strong they can juice for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. Wow. I will never, my brain is just not going to accept it, I'm afraid. I don't think I can. I'd rather have, I do love whole foods, I can have raw food all the time, but I don't want to have just juice of it. Like this fruit, for example, I don't want to have just orange juice or tangerine juice. I want to have the fruit as food as well. I want to chew on it. Yeah, which is nice. It's nice to have that. And it's always good if you open up a few snacks around, like veggies and fruits, cut them in a plate and put them on top of the table. So every time you walk past it and you think you want a snack, grab a fruit or veggie. Carrots, peppers, celery sticks, apples, etc. It's an amazing way to avoid bad snacking. Okay? Just a little tip. And especially if you have small children at home, that is going to teach them and give them the only opportunity to snack on fruits and veg as well, which is a fantastic habit to build, isn't it? For youngsters, if you have children. Here we are with a little snack. Oh, that's great. So just don't forget to comment what are you guys preparing, or what do you want me to prepare next time maybe. Although I'm very simple and basic on food. Extra basic. I live on fish, chicken, beef a little bit from time to time. Mainly raw, medium rare. Fresh fruit, vegetables, and cheese. And I'm satisfied. I am greatly satisfied with that. And for fiber, I get nuts, cashew nuts, seeds, any type of fiber. Even this is rich in fiber, so I don't need cashews no more. Let's check up on our fish. It's getting there. It's beautiful. I'm going to cook it until it's crisp on top, like golden color. And I'm gonna take it out. I'll show you. And fish is so good for you. It's very rich on omega-3 amino acids. It's really good for your fats, very good fats it contains. So perhaps just don't overeat fish because of the mercury, but mix it, have it twice or 3 times a week at least. It's very good for you. Chicken, very rich in protein, very high in proteins, and very easy to eat, digest, mix. You can mix it in salads. Chicken is so easy. Get some quinoa, a few leaves like rocket or spinach. Chuck a bit of, I don't know, olive oil and I don't know, lemon juice, a bit of sprinkled sesame, etc. Put the chicken on top. It's a great salad. And cheese, top it up with cheese. Fantastic. Even honey, but be careful with the honey, it's very sweet. I had cheese and honey today. I love cheese. We are nearly there. Also, tell me if you're a big coffee drinker, or maybe if I am a big coffee drinker, tell me off, tell me to stop. I drink 3 or 4 coffees a day, predominantly in the morning. 1 before the walks when I wake up. As soon as I wake up, I have a black coffee. This is my morning ritual. I have my black coffee while I'm getting ready before I walk the dog. After I come back from walks, I stretch, exercise, get dressed, etc. to go to work. I cycle. As soon as I cycle, I stop, take a shower, change, and as soon as I walk into the office, I have a coffee. Usually with milk. but I can have plain. I don't mind. I really don't mind. Little frother. Just gonna tidy up the kitchen a little bit. And I just want to show you also how easy really is whilst we are chit-chatting here and blah 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 and so on. We're gonna make food for an entire week. The best and the easiest. I have so many fruits here. Like I said, because I use them for snacks when I'm around. But I also have my dinner in the office, so I fuel before cycling. So I have dinner around 4:30 p.m. Then I cycle back 15 miles, and then I don't want to eat so late after 7:30 until I walk the dog 8:30, until I wash him this and that. 9 o'clock. Can't be eating that late because I cannot sleep after. So I'll have a slice of fruit or something, and then I'll go to bed. So I have my dinner in the office. Nice and early. And like I promised to you, our food for 5 days from the start, from scratch, should not take more than 45 minutes. We're at minute 37 now. I promise you we will be ready. Now this looks absolutely fantastic. Because the fish is so fatty itself, it lets its own juices out, is glorious. Two more minutes and we're ready. Actually, let me finish my snack. I've got some laundry to fold as well. And then we're done. Wash the dog's plate first. I'm washing the dog's plate. Refill his water bowl. because he sometimes drops his biscuits into his water bowl, sorry. And he makes a mess. And they get mushy. Inside, but now I've cleaned it to perfection. Okay, this chicken is ready. We're at minute 40. And let's have a checkup on the fish. Fantastic. And we are done. Fantastic. Actually, I'll just switch it off and leave it there. Hop, hop. There you go. Let it breathe. Switch off the chicken. And you don't need me to show you boiled chicken breast, do you? And we are finished for 41 minutes. We have finished making our food for 5 days. For 45 minutes, we are only going to add vegetables, fruits, and small snacks additional to our protein main ingredients, and we're gonna have lovely food intake for the entire week. So follow me for more ideas on how to do quick and easy prep for healthy weekly eating. Bye for now. See you next time. Bye bye.